And receding hairlines are very popular now as well.
With who?
I've seen
Why
it.
do you keep doing that?
What do you mean? Receding hairlines.
Balding, receding.
Yeah, I'm pointing to
Leave
you.
your arm away. Leave it. I mean, my girlfriend's 30th. Sorry, my wife's 30th birthday.
Was that
Which one? Who's one? Which one were you at? Which one did you go to? Was it your girlfriend's or was it your wife? Because I know you've been at 2 birthday parties this week, and I know your wife's not 30. So yeah, this is what happens. This is what this podcast is now. Big fucking stitch ups. Yeah. So you were with your mistress. Anyway, continue. I've got something I want to talk about as well. Actually,
Go.
He's absolute little bell ends. He's absolute. He's absolute little bell ends.
Oh yeah, no, you can't bring that up. No, you can't bring that up.
Listen. Hello friends, welcome to Bongo's Bungalow, the official podcast of Bongo's Bingo. It is a Friday, that means it's the little bonus edition. I'm your host Jonny Bongo and I am joined by the two guys, coolest dudes in school, Jimmy Sweets.
Hi Johnny.
And Cole, aka Slutty Susie.
Sapo.
How are you feeling?
Alright.
I'm done in.
I'm exhausted.
Too many activities,
I feel
too
like
much going on. But we're just going to get into it and have a bit of chat. For anyone that's watching on YouTube, you will see Jim has got a brand new bit of attire. For anyone that's an audio listener, away in a manger, no crib for the bed, a little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the bright sky look down where
Gilet.
He's a new gilet wearer. I never thought you'd be one to get a gilet. It's nice as well.
I
What
like
makes
it.
it?
It is Colombia.
How much that set you back?
It was.
You've spent more money on Colombian products before. I bet you that.
I've
Haven't
never done them.
you? I bet you have, mate. You used to be bad on that gear, didn't you?
Nope.
So anyway, I think a gilet looks nice, and your corn t-shirt looks good as well. You went to see them, didn't you? Is that corn?
Isn't it?
Slipknot, yeah.
Same thing, isn't it?
No.
Well, same.
They are good though, aren't they? Have you seen them?
Nah, not for
Like
me.
them at all?
Scary masks.
Too scary.
Are you going to play them at Download?
Oh yeah, we're doing Download Festival, aren't we?
Not playing Slipknot though.
No Slipknot.
No, that's
Too heavy?
That's all they ever listen to, isn't it? We want to give them the cheesy stuff.
Well, what would you
Don't
play
we?
at Download then if you weren't going to play Slipknot? What's
System of-
like rock?
System of a Down, and I wanna rock and roll all night.
Yeah, they'll love that.
Yeah. And what's that other one? Rock and roller, rock and roll.
That's
Is that Guy Glitter?
yeah.
Can't probably play that, can I?
No.
He has got tunes though.
He's got tunes though. He does have
He has
tunes.
got good tunes. The
I
songs
suppose.
are
I
class.
suppose it's the old argument of not confusing the art with the artist.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? People still listen to Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
No, they do actually, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Any more?
R. Kelly's got bangers, but he's a
Yeah.
wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? People are still probably listening to Bad Boy for Life, P. Diddy and all
Do you
that.
still play his songs at the show?
I don't know. No.
You don't know if you play his songs at the show?
No, I don't. I don't play songs.
Oh, right, okay, get you.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, we're going to be looking through. It's a bonus edition.
That started weird, didn't it?
Well, I blame the Gilet. We're going to go through the mail sack today, and we'll go through some prize suggestions as well that people have sent in. Do you feel a wee bit under the weather though? Feel a bit?
Yeah.
What have we done this week?
I was going to say before, I feel like every time we come in now, we're just saying we had a big boozy weekend.
And I kind of feel maybe there's some kind of pattern there. Why does every weekend have to be just so boozy all the time?
I have to
It's
stop
class.
drinking. I've got to stop drinking.
Really? Well, as you say, with a beer in your hand.
No, after this.
That's your last one.
This is my last
That's your
beer.
last sip of the devil's juice. What we did Friday. What did we do this week? It's too much. Is it Saturday? We did Llandudno,
Yeah.
but we went to the match before. We
Yeah.
went to
Yeah.
Everton, Man City,
Mm-hmm.
and then went straight down to Llandudno. My favourite shows. I love them.
That was in my top 10 shows ever, I think.
Ever?
Yeah, it was absolutely class, wasn't it?
How
And the
come?
second we went on stage, like, it was just unbelievable. The
It's
crowd were
great.
unbelievable.
Got another one. I know you're down to do it, but I'm going to do it again on the 7th of June. You just can't take Llandudno away from me.
Yeah.
It's my
Well,
new
you're the boss.
It's my new spiritual home. The crowd's great. So
Oh, it was so good.
anyone that's around those North Wales or Wales parts, I think. When's the next one? It's the 7th of June. Is it sold out?
Don't
Don't know. We'll have a look online or something. I don't think it is. I think there might be some tickets left. I think we might be doing a wee bit more capacity as well.
What is the
Put it up.
capacity there?
I think it's on 1,000 at
It's
the
on
minute.
1,000, yeah. But
It looks massive.
it
When
is.
you put on your Instagram, it looks massive.
The room, you could definitely fit more people in there.
Yeah, there's loads of space down the back and it.
And the sides
At the
as
side,
well.
yeah.
But I like a wide one. You like a wide one? You know, like a wide crowd, if that
Mhm.
makes sense.
I don't know what you mean. Yeah.
I'm trying to think some venues that are quite wide, like York. York's a wide one.
Walks wide, yeah.
Leicester's quite wide, isn't it?
Mm.
I don't know. I think I just like
You like a wide one.
I just like a big wide one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. I just think it feels like the crowd's closer
Give
to
me
you
a
or something.
give me a feel for the crowd then. What's different about the crowd there?
No, I think there's probably two reasons. I think probably because we haven't been there, so we haven't.
Yeah.
This is only the second show that we're doing. A lot of people I know from speaking to them after the show. A lot of people do travel. For like, there's so many people that would come to Liverpool, Manchester, whatever, or Shrewsbury. Is that near North
Yeah,
Wales?
Yeah,
Shrewsbury.
it's not too far, yeah.
Yeah. So I know a lot. So I think people are just buzzing that we are doing some shows and they don't have to travel,
Right, got you.
and they're just made up that we're there.
Any highlights from that night?
Don't know. I think Tom Jones goes down well, and
Yeah, he
Tom
did.
Jones was there again. You
Was
know?
he?
Do you know the guy we met that time?
Oh yeah.
Tom Jones. Shout out Tom Jones if you're listening. He was up on the shoulders, and he gave us some beers and a Welsh whiskey sent up to the
Oh,
up
shit,
to the
yeah,
green
forgot
room.
about
And some of the lads that turned up earlier seen this thing, like a card from Tom Jones, and they did the same thing as you, going, actual Tom Jones. But what a lovely man. So let's go through the mail sack.
Who would you cut out?
Tom Jones. It was. Let's go through the mail sack. Thank you for sending these in. If you do want to it is an interactive podcast, and we do love to listen and hear your price suggestions and just general chat. So how would people get in touch if you did want to get in touch, Cole?
I think they could find us on socials at Bongo's Bungalow, or they could email us hello@bongosbungalow.co.uk.
And if they go on the Instagram, they can DM us as well by clicking the little contact us thing, and it gets straight to WhatsApp.
That's good, isn't it? It's pretty good. Well done, technical team, for putting all that together. Must be really hard to work all that stuff out.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so we did what do you call it as well on Sunday. So at Landudno, and then we did
Dan's Anthems.
Dan's Anthems.
Yeah.
So it's Dan Nightingale from Have a Word was doing a day rave, because these are really popular now, these day rave things. People don't want to stay out till 4 a.m, and it was in Content, home of Bongo's Bingo, and it was class.
Good
It
day.
was
It was
so
a really
good.
good day.
And I also want to do a little thank you to all the bingo crew that came down to watch me DJ. So Cole and Tom, and then that was it that came to watch me. So thanks to all the bingo crew that came down there. I didn't see any of the production team. I didn't see you there.
To be fair, it's Bank Holiday weekend and everyone was on shows.
On a Sunday?
No, I'm saying everyone done Friday shows, Saturday shows, were absolutely knackered, and then they don't want to go to a rave on the Sunday, I don't think.
But
I was
you've got
DJing.
another day off afterwards, and it's not just going to the rave, it's going to support your mate.
It's going to support me. It cut me deep. So, but
Well,
anyway.
I mean, yeah, but if they're all knackered, aren't they?
No, they're all out. They're all out in other bars and locked
Oh,
down.
I wasn't out. I
wasn't
I'm
out.
sure you weren't.
I
I was at a
messaged,
family dinner.
I messaged Jim in the morning as well, saying, me and Nicole are going down, do you want to come down? And he just,
I said I'm at a family dinner, did I
I
not?
don't think he said dinner, I think he just said just loud.
And I wouldn't want to, after doing 2 shows, leaving everything on stage, knackered, I wouldn't want to go to a rave.
You didn't leave everything on stage? Because you said you didn't even baby that much on Saturday. So that's
Yeah, I
even,
still went for it though.
Well,
I think we
I
was
was
have to swap
disappointed.
seats.
Well, let's go through some this is some positive stuff here people have sent in.
Yeah.
This one is from Shauna and Maya. Maya is a 5-month-old baby. Love watching the podcast on YouTube. Currently on maternity leave, so me and the 5-month-old look forward to 2 shows a week. Do you reckon the 5-month-old does look forward to it, or is just in the room at the same time?
Yeah, she's not.
First words, where's Jim's quiz? Johnny, did you adopt Everton as your team because you live in Liverpool, or were you a Toffee beforehand? If you weren't, did you have another team? Thanks for the laughs. There's the bell. No, do you know what? I wasn't a Toffee beforehand. Cole had a massive part in it. And actually, I probably, growing up in Belfast, my team I supported was Glentoran. And if I was going to probably say in school, if someone said who was your team, I probably would have said Man United.
Mm-hmm.
I think you Man. When we used to live in London,
Just Man United fans, weren't we?
well, I just never really followed Premier League that much. Like I remember we went to watch. Were United in the Champions League final? I didn't even realise it was like the final. He just said, "Let's go watch United." I was like, "Oh, it's the Champions League final." I never really followed it.
Yeah.
Was it the one where we watched it in somewhere in Brixton? Was it the one where your man slipped? Who slipped?
Slipped?
Someone slipped.
It wouldn't have, I don't think it would have been that one, would it? I think you might have been a bit too young then.
No, someone slipped
Did
in a
United beat
penalty.
John Terry.
Yeah, that was a bit of a...
That was 2009, I think.
Yeah, so that would have been about
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
forgetting he's 52.
Oh,
I'm,
shit,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm going to be 40 in 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
That would have, what year would that have been?
I've just said 2009.
2009. But yeah, so then when I moved to Liverpool, I think just working in bars and hospitality, I find that knowing a bit more about, I've started following the Premier League a bit more because it seems to be your go-to chat. You know, when you're working in the bar and people are anywhere,
Taxi.
like taxis. I learned so much off you. If you're getting in a taxi anywhere and you'll just chat. We could be in a taxi anywhere in the UK and then he'd be going, oh yeah, Ipswich. Oh, what about that player from 2004? And the taxi driver would be like, yeah. I'm like, wow, it's a masterclass. So I'm getting a wee bit better of it. A lot of it is just listening to stuff that he says and then I repeat it in a taxi. But
I'm getting into a lot of shit at home at the minute because this is on the Man United switching to a different team type thing. I don't want to support Man United anymore.
Well, you're going to be a toffee.
Well, this is what I'm getting in shit for because all my wife and all her family are all Reds, and then all my friends are Blues.
So what do you want to go for?
I want to put it to a poll who I should support.
You're going to have to support Everton.
Yeah, we're not doing a poll.
But I think
We'll do a poll in this room.
you're going to start going to the new stadium and stuff with us. So I think that was it. And then I started working with a guy called Jed. I was working in a call centre and he was a big Blue. He started telling me about all the history, and if you know your history, it's enough to make your heart go whoa. And then when we started working together. I think I was always match.
Yeah, I think I was going on about it loads. You were like, oh, let's go to a match then. Went to like one match or 2 matches, and then Johnny was like, let's get season tickets.
Yeah, let's get
season tickets.
Once that club touches your heart, honestly, that's true. And I absolutely love it now. We were working out, going season tickets for 7 years now.
It might be a little bit less, maybe six. Yeah.
But there's been some highs, there's been some lows, mainly lows. But you don't want to go. You don't want to support Liverpool. Don't support Liverpool.
Yeah.
It's gobshite, isn't it? What? Do you want to put it to a poll?
No, I can't.
You know that.
Yeah,
you wouldn't want to support Liverpool.
You don't want to support Liverpool, especially if you've been United before, and now you live in Liverpool.
I mean, I don't think you're supposed to change, really, are you? But I just hate Man United. I've got no affiliation to them.
Did you like it when they were winning the Champions League and all the other leagues and stuff? That was good crack. Well, you're going to be a toffee. So yeah, there you go, Shauna. That's what happened. But now I'm a Blue through and through. Got Everton tattoos, bleed blue, all that gear. Here's another one. Do you want to read this one, Jim?
Okie dokie. Hi, Bungalow boys. Loving the podcast. Listen every week. So, my Bongo story doesn't actually include the bingo or a night out as such. During lockdown, me and my husband, Chris, watched the live stream every week without fail. We even searched and bought some Buckfast to join in authentically. It's devil juice. Anyway, after watching for most of 2020, my love for Jimmy Sweet's quiz was in full flow. My husband cheekily messaged Jim on Instagram and asked for a birthday video message for me in February 2021. Needless to say, I did receive the best birthday present ever, a Jimmy Sweet's birthday message. I was absolutely made up. Best birthday ever. And also, we then met Johnny and Cole at Claremont Farm at the Silent Disco, where I proceeded to dance my backside off in front of Johnny's mum and dad and fell flat on my face. Not my finest hour, but thanks for all the laughs and the best times during such an awful lockdown. That's from Karen.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. That's a nice message. Thanks, Karen.
I remember Karen at the farm. And she was taking sneaky videos, tagging us on Instagram of just my back and stuff, and put Slutty Susie.
Sneaky Karen. What was your birthday video message?
Oh, I did quite a few of them during lockdown. I did proper. I edited videos and sent and put their little faces in it and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah,
Absolute God's work. You weren't getting any money for that either, were you?
No, just God's work.
Yeah, I think you asking to find out information about them and doing
quiz
questions. That was nice.
That was God's work. Yeah,
that was lovely. Maybe we'll put one of them up.
I'll try and find one.
Try and find one and we'll put it up.
Right. So basically, what's happened is I've left this video so late that my bird's gone to bed, and I've got to do it quiet. But I was never going to go to sleep without doing a video for my fucking best mate, Karen. There she is, with my dog. Fucking love that dog. Sure, me and Karen were best mates. We fucking love a night out. There's some pictures to prove it. God, we've had some good times together. Hey, Karen, I'll see you soon. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, my sweet, sweet angel. My beautiful angel.
But yeah, nice one, Karen. Well,
Thanks, Karen.
get down to bingo soon as well. If you haven't been recently. Here's another one. Do you want to read this one? Cool.
Go ahead.
But read it nice and slow.
Yeah, I've had your mum on my case, haven't I? Saying I read too fast.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'll try. Hey Bongos boys, loving the podcast, and I'm gutted I wasn't at the show where you could win a Richard Madeley bedspread. Who knows, I'm sure Dick is an avid listener of the pod, and maybe he will take some inspiration to release his own line of bedding and household gifts. I know a few weeks back you were asking for new dancer names. How about Paul and No Pubes? All the best from Paul.
Paul. Do you reckon Paul wants to be Paul and No Pubes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
maybe. Paul and No Pubes.
Paul and No Pubes. That's not the best name, but
Could be Pubeless Paula, I think would be
Pubeless
better.
Paula, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit blue though.
There's a... Do you want me to read this one?
Go ahead. No, I'll read it. Hey, Johnny, Jimmy, and Cole. I went to Bongo's Bingo in Liverpool earlier in the year, and it was my first time. It was one of the best nights out I've ever had in ages. The energy and crack was superb. Couple of questions. What's the story with Shankey's whip? And will you ever do gigs in Belfast? Love Bongos and the podcast. Thanks. And that's from Darren Graham. What's the story with Shankey's whip? You've got a Shankey's whip
It's
hat
gorgeous.
on. We got
Isn't
on
it?
the... listen, I've got the logo tattooed on my leg, haven't
I
I?
didn't know that.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Are you joking, mate? Look at the cap. And look at the back of my leg.
I've never seen a bucket.
That's the Shankey's whip logo. Ever seen it? It's the same
Oh
thing.
my god.
Yeah, I just like it so much. For anyone that doesn't know, Shankey's whip is an Irish liqueur. I think an Irish whiskey liqueur.
it's
Caramel.
caramel flavour, yeah.
It's about 32%. It goes down very smooth. It goes down very nice.
Just
I don't know how long it's been around for.
I get toffee.
You get toffee through there, yeah.
What do
You
you get
get
on the
notes
nose?
of toffee. Notes of toffee. I get treacle. A little bit of treacle on the nose.
I get drunk.
You get drunk. Standard.
I get molasses.
Molasses, yeah.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
But yeah, if you haven't, I
Delicious.
think I don't know 100% if it's a new product, but
Yeah,
I've
not
certainly
so
only
sure.
seen it. I only seen it the first time maybe last year.
Outside.
Loved it so
sitting
much.
outside the
We were in the
dispensary, weren't we? Yeah.
dispensary on Renshaw Street, and Trev,
Yeah, the manager
the
brought
owner,
us
the
some out.
manager, he brought us some and said try this, and then it changed my life.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to get this tattooed on my leg.
Big Trev.
And you've got the hat on.
I love it.
Can we get some sort of bit of? Can we get some bottles sent into the studio, producer Lucas? Do you reckon we can have a wee whip before a wee whip round?
Oh yeah, get whipped on a pod.
That could
Yeah,
be
love
should we do a whippy one?
I'm not
Yeah.
drinking again, but I'll do that.
Yeah, we'll have a whip.
Sure,
We'll have a day on the whip. We'll do a
Yeah,
special
defo.
Shankey's whip. We'll just do loads of shots and talk absolute wham.
Class.
Extra wham.
5 a.m. pod.
What?
A 5 a.m. pod.
A 5 a.m.
Oh,
pod.
just to say as well, you've been making some little. You've been mixing it with stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, we've been
New
trying
inventions.
different stuff. What are some of the concoctions we've made? So
I think we mixed it with Bailey's the first time.
yeah, that's called
That
a
was
cream.
class.
That's a creamy whip.
Creamy whip, yeah.
And then I made it with white chocolate snaps
Oh.
and Shankey's whip. That's a snappy whip. And didn't we do it with straw? Didn't we do tequila rose? And
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a strawberry creamy whip.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's nice to mix it with other things.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh, have you tried? Oh, what about in like a little espresso martini
You
situation?
know what? You just literally read my mind.
Were you
there. I was
thinking
thinking
espresso
the
whip?
I was thinking like an espresso whip.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be class.
Wow.
It's actually got loads of different ones, and that's one of them.
It's espresso whip.
It's what's it called?
It's called the cold brew.
A cold brew. No,
Well-
espresso whip's better.
We're having a little party, aren't we, before we go to darts on Thursday?
Yes.
Wesley is coming along. He makes cocktails.
He does.
I reckon he could do us a little
Nice.
A little whip.
Shankey's espresso martini, yeah.
Yeah. What would you put vodka in it still then?
What's in
Vodka.
it? He's got the recipe.
Oh,
Oh, that's it's espresso martini with a shot of Shankey's whip.
but is espresso more? I don't know. You're more into your cocktails than me, Jim,
Mm.
as in ingredients. But is it? I've got something I want to talk about as well. Actually,
Go,
little
go,
bell ends.
go.
He's absolute little bell ends. He's absolute.
I think I know what
he's
it is.
absolute
I
little
think I know
bell
what it
ends.
is.
Oh no, you can't bring that
what?
up.
Oh,
no, you
yeah,
can't
yeah,
bring
no,
that up.
listen, but I just want to say espresso martini. Would you just do vodka, coffee, and then instead of Kahlua, Shankey's whip?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and
I
then
think that's
shake
probably
on
what they've
ice.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you
you
know
call
this
it bell
then?
ends?
Did you? Yeah. No.
No, they don't know anything
Speaking
about
about
that.
ingredients, so we went out last week, and them two were on the bevs, and they told me that Jim
Are you sure you want to tell this story?
I want to tell it because there's not. Like, I think it's Jim had already prepped him on what was on in Pesto. He had already prepped him before the quiz of what was in Pesto.
Did you send him the 50 quid?
No,
I didn't send him the 50 quid.
There you go.
But it doesn't matter. You made me look an absolute mug. And I thought that when we started doing this podcast, I think the whole thing we all decided is everything's about trust and no one's going to stitch anyone up.
Can we?
So you had already said them. To be fair, you sold it quite well.
No, really well. Hey, can we put the clip up of Johnny getting sold down the river? Question number 4. So if he gets this right, you're getting 50 quid.
There is no way
There's no way
that guy knows what's in pesto. What 3 ingredients? There is no way. I genuinely.
Well,
You're not gonna get it. Okay, just do your thing.
Well, this Sunday I was watching Sunday Brunch, a little bit hungover.
Oh.
Triple H was on it. And
Were they making pesto?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you didn't remember it. You didn't store it.
pine nuts, basil and parmesan, baby. Thank you. It's time to play the game.
So then when you posted it, and then loads of people were messaging me going, he's done you there, and then when you told me it, that was all a big ruse.
Yeah, your reaction was mental though.
Because I knew you wouldn't know it. So I was right in the end.
So I'm at my girlfriend's 30th. Sorry, my wife's 30th birthday.
Which one? Who's one? Which one were you at? Which one did you go to? Was it your girlfriend's or was it your wife? Because I know you've been at 2 birthday parties this week, and I know your wife's not 30. So yeah, this is what happens. This is what this podcast is now. Big fucking stitch ups. Yeah. So you were with your mistress. Anyway, continue.
So. Fuck's sake.
Continue.
I was at my wife's 30th birthday party.
Your mistress was on holiday.
And we told Johnny this, and he gets me by the scruff of the neck. Yeah, honestly.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I got it on video. No, I haven't got it on video. You got me going by the scruff of the neck. You went, you ever make me look like a knobhead like that again?
I did not.
And then he stole my phone. Hid my phone for like 3 hours, and I was like asking the bartenders, all kind of people, like where my phone was, and I was really upset that I'd lost my phone. And then he was like, "Don't you ever do this to me again." You were there.
I know.
I don't think that was the real reason, but I did hide it, and because you were quite pissed at that party as well, and it was quite funny that you just did my head in. So I just hid your phone, and I just was sitting watching you go around the bar. The manager was taking you to the toilets everywhere you'd been.
That was evil.
And I told him, I was like, I've hid his phone.
I'm in on everything.
But the best thing about it was as well, I went to give it to your wife. I went to give it to your wife, the phone, and but it was so funny because you were fuming. I went over and passed the phone to her and said, "Oh, that was over by the fruit machine there," and she went, "Oh, that's Jim's phone. He's been looking for it for ages." So then when she said, "John," and then you started to go to me, "He's been hiding it," and she was backing me up, going, "No, he just found it by the fruit machine," and you were going, "You're being mental. You're being mental. He's definitely done it." And I was standing there looking, going, "What are you talking about?" So yeah, so there you go. Can we just make a pact now? No in jokes then on anyone. Don't be doing in jokes on anyone.
Oh, it's just a little joke, chill out, man.
Yeah, no more
baby.
jokes.
Big baby. No more. Not when it comes to pesto and stuff like that.
Yeah, I probably won't do any more of them kind of questions anyway.
I doubt it. Right, listen, let's take a wee break, and we'll all become friends again, and we'll go through the mail sack and see some ideas for some prize suggestions. Maybe is there some on the videos as well? We got videos.
Is right.
Wow.
See you in a minute. Welcome back to the bonus edition of Bongo's Bungalow. It's Friday. We're going to go through something. We did some polls over the last episode. We were talking through them. We were talking about Danielle's dilemmas, which is still a feature, and Danielle's still quite prominent here in the podcast. Then this is our third time. We talked about toothpick under the big toe, kicking a wall, or 8 paper cuts. That's close. That's 61% chose paper cuts over toothpicks. I thought that would have been.
So 39% did choose the toothpick. That's crazy.
Dirty bastards. So we've got another dilemma here. This one's a little bit more deep. Danielle's dilemma this week is: would you rather be alone for your whole life, or be surrounded by those that truly get under your skin? I think I'd miss my kids and my wife too much. So I'd probably do that. The ones that get under my skin. Not that my wife and kids get under my skin.
If you're alone, you won't be able to see anyone.
Would you rather? Would you go alone your whole life? What, forever? You don't get to see anyone, or you're. Hold on a minute.
See, before you mentioned your wife and kids, I wasn't like thinking about like
No, I wasn't.
anyone that I love. I was just thinking about like, I could go without people, but like that puts it like in a different kind of light.
I think I'd miss you two too much.
But we don't get under your skin. So does this mean, or do we? No,
You're-
I
oh,
think
you're
this
only-
means you're
only
only.
surrounded by.
So
the
you're
people
only.
that are-
Is that right? So you only are with the people
Oh
that
yeah,
under
be
your
on my
skin.
own then.
I'll be on
Fuck
my
that.
own.
Would
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's only people that get under your skin, like
I'm thinking about some of the people that go under my skin. I'm thinking, yeah, fuck that. I don't even want to spend 5 minutes around them. Never around them the rest of my life. Just me and football manager and a bevy for the rest of my life.
You'd be happy.
Yeah.
You'd probably choose that over being with the people you love as well, wouldn't you? Bevy, football manager.
Probably not going to admit to that on here, like, but
But you kind of are. You kind of are. What are you going to say then? Are we going to put this on a poll? I'm going to say I'd rather be around people that get under my skin.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can't be on my own. I go mental. I can't be on my
Do you,
own.
I think you're thinking you can win them over though.
No, I think they just have to continually be under your skin.
they'd have to win him over.
Yeah, it's the other way around.
Yeah. They might like him.
It's quite a deep one.
I think I'd rather be on my own.
I'll be 100%.
Rather than people like
What are you saying? Would you rather be on your own, producers and Tech Tom? That get under your skin? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you? Yeah.
big lonely nerds would
Who
say that,
gets
wouldn't
under
they?
your skin?
Don't call them lonely nerds. Don't call them lonely nerds. They've got internet friends that they like to chat to that have different avatars and swords, and they go on quests together, don't they? Saturday night, all go on a quest together, yeah,
That
on the
reminds me-
internet.
That really reminds me of a story, right? When I was in college, there was a lad in my class, and he was just like obsessed with MySpace. And one day he got on the toilet, and he left it open, and I went on, and there's just like a girl in his top friends, and I copy and pasted the lyrics to it, "I'll Make Love to You" by Boyz II Men, and put it on a wall. And he came back, and he was going mental, going, "These are my friends." And I was like, "You never even met them."
Sly.
Funny though.
Do you want to apologise to him on camera if you know can you remember his name?
Sorry, Teddy.
Oh, Terry.
Oh, bless him.
Right.
He is a bad boy podcast, isn't he?
These are my friends.
You're absolutely ruthless, you mate. You revelled in knowing that pesto gag.
I did as well. I did.
Right, this is surprise. We've got a recap. This is a chance for people to send suggestions of prizes. I think we're going on videos here. Have we got some videos of surprises, of people's suggestions of what prizes? No? Yeah, no.
We've just got a recap first, but then...
Oh, a recap first. Last week, we put the inflatable banana suggestion and said, was that between a banana and a banana boat? So we put it to poll. 63% said would rather get a banana boat. So you're going to have to get on eBay and have a look
Oh,
at
yeah,
some
we got
banana.
There was
Yeah. Are you gonna
37% of people said they would rather win a blow-up banana than a banana boat.
I think they're being realists, though, aren't they? I think they're probably thinking, well, what am I going to do with a banana boat? And the other people are thinking,
Sell it.
well, that's what the other people are thinking. They're thinking more cash value for it. There's probably only one person that was like, I could use that banana boat. And I will. We also put a poll for the Pitbull dedicated show, the Big Baldy Bingo show. It was versus the show of only baldy artists.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got someone pulled me up over that. You know,
Who?
Rich Kelly was fuming
Why?
because he's bald. He's bald, isn't he? He was fuming. He's like, well, you can't. It's baldest or something.
Was baldest a thing?
Is it not celebrating
Is
the
it?
balls?
I think it was celebrating the balls, Rich Kelly.
Yeah, it's celebrating.
No,
them.
yeah, he was like, you can't be doing that. You can't.
Yeah, we're not slagging
he
you
was
off.
really,
I
he
love
was really
something.
annoyed about it. He came to the show on Friday. And
Wasn't happy. Brought it up. Sorry, Rich. I would say, well, I don't think we're baldest. I would say, how many
There's
of
a good
our
percentage
hosts?
of the
how
hosts
many-
are bald, yeah.
I'd say 40% of our hosts are bald.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And I'm saying I'm putting in bald / going bald, so you would fall into that
Take that,
category.
Rich Kelly.
Jim. So yeah, definitely not baldest. Bald is beautiful.
Yeah.
And receding hairlines are very popular now as well.
With
no.
who?
I've seen
Why
it.
do you keep doing that?
What do you mean? Receding hairlines.
Balding, receding.
Yeah, I'm pointing to
Leave
you.
your arm away. Leave it.
Yeah, I've seen receding. What's that? Is it White Lotus?
Goggins.
Yeah. He's receding, and apparently it's very sexy. So there's always these things, isn't it? Like one summer, people are into
Dad
people
bod.
that look like dad bods, or they're like people with rat faces.
So I've got all of that, haven't I?
Yeah, Rat Faces, isn't it?
on
That was the
side.
thing, wasn't it? Rat Boy Summer, your man, Barry Keoghan and Jeremy Allen, and the other one from Gladiator. What was he called?
Paul
The
Mescal.
Irish one, Paul Mescal. All like little ratty faces.
Oh,
People
yeah.
love that. People got creamy for that. Right. So yeah, Pitbull not
Jesus.
happening. Baldy Bingo not happening. It's too split.
Yeah.
When we're doing a show suggestion of a theme, you need to get over 80%.
I can't believe Pitbull won it. Like you've offered like a few different artists, but then most of the people just want Pitbull
Want
on his
Pitbull.
own. Just Pitbull.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a separate poll for just Pitbull. I don't want to just do a Pitbull
Nah.
show.
Nah.
Right, so have we got some videos? We want to see videos. If you're a YouTube viewer, you'll get to enjoy this. If you're an audio listener, you'll just have to listen to it. That's how it works.
My name is Isabel Pryor. I'm here with all my friends from Gibraltar.
Gibraltar.
And if I could win one prize from Bongo's Bingo, it would be a Segway because it's crazy. You could just go fast anywhere and it's nostalgic.
Crazy.
That's a brilliant accent, that, isn't
That's
it?
crazy.
Yeah, it's
Segways.
Gibraltar,
It's like
man.
a cross between Welsh, Irish, and English.
The Gibraltar swang. We gave away those little illegal Segways before, didn't we? You know, the ones from the market. Do you remember that? Do you remember there was the summer of Segways, but like Rat Boy Summer? Do you remember? Do you remember everyone was trying to get these Segways, but
Was
they
it
were like
bef-
they
was
were
it
like
before-
going on fire and everything, and we were like,
Was it
yeah, that's,
before my time.
I don't know, but we
think
were
it
doing
might
it
have
on
been.
stage. They were dangerous, like they were quick.
What's it? Just remind me what a Segway is again.
Well, there's a picture of the proper Segways, the expensive ones that like the police use in America. But then I'm talking about these like children's ones they were like £100. The ones where you stand on your feet.
Right.
They're dangerous, but we gave one away. You tilt your foot one way and it
Yeah.
starts doing
Have you seen them
circles.
things that are just like just a wheel? See people
Ferris wheel.
Oh, I know what you mean.
They're just
They've got like two pedals on either side.
yeah, they're
just whiz
just
round
a
on it.
wheel. Like they look exactly like that, but
Oh right, okay.
it's just they're really
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, I've seen them.
I'm not going Segway.
Nah.
I'm not thinking
Nah.
Segway. Too dangerous. Also, Gibraltar. Didn't know we had many people coming to shows from Gibraltar. Did we go to Gibraltar?
Yeah, we did.
Disappointment, wasn't it?
Monkey. I quite liked it.
Oh, we did.
Did you
I
go to
was there,
Gibraltar?
Yeah, I was with you.
What?
Yeah.
You did something with me and Cole? You were invited to
What?
Gibraltar?
What do you mean? I was like, what?
Yeah, I thought it was alright. I wanted to go to like one of the pubs down to the bottom of the mountain, but everyone wanted to leave.
It
We
was.
went-
I think
yeah.
it was just a ball ache to get there, wasn't it? To get in and out through that customs thing.
You were in the car. Did you come with me and Callum?
Yeah,
to
I
walk
did.
through,
I
didn't
think
we?
yeah, when we went to Estepona and that, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. We've seen those monkeys up on the rock. That's
Yeah.
all there was, wasn't
Scary,
Yeah, yeah.
weren't they?
Wasn't much else there.
Or
Like.
scary, like. Anyway, bit of Gibraltar chat there for you. Let's get another suggestion.
My name is Joseph, and I think Bongo should give away a caravan holiday. 5-star, obviously. Caravans holiday are the best to interact with friends, family, and people all around the caravan park. So, give away a 5-star holiday with a hot tub in the caravans. Yeah, go to the caravan park. Let's get it.
He loves caravans.
I
yeah.
think when he
love
was a
him. I love him.
He loves
I don't know,
caravans.
like he sleeps with like toy caravans in his bed or something.
Yeah,
like.
he's got all the caravan stuff. I didn't know. Was it? I don't want to. Is there 5-star caravans?
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Yeah,
Is
it's
it
not a 5-star holiday.
You don't get 5-star caravans, do you?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I've never been on a caravan trip. Our good friend Big Sean, he's got a caravan. He
Yeah.
goes up with all his family and all. It might be good crack. I always just think of Father Ted, the little small ones, but I think some of them are like proper mobile
Oh, you
homes.
can get some belters.
Isn't there one in like North Wales? It's like £1 million for a
I can't stop
caravan.
thinking of that the In-Betweeners episode when they go to the caravan park. They're like trying to finger birds at the kids' disco and that.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. A little caravan trip. Move on. How about a big box of Bongo? I think Bongo is discontinued.
Yeah, I don't think they do it either.
Yeah.
I think it's discontinued. Can someone find that out? Can you still buy Bongo? Or did they bring it back? Because that would be a lovely
Good song as well,
sponsor.
by the way.
Bongo, drinking in the Congo.
Yeah, class. I don't know the words to it,
The
but
it was like a little cartoon. Still get it? Yeah. Big
Not
box of Bongo. Or will you speak to whoever makes Bongo and see if they maybe
Sponsor the
sponsor us or give us some merch or something?
Imagine a little Bongo and Shankey's whip.
Oh,
What would that be called?
Bongo's whip.
A Bongo's whip. Bongo's whip.
whip.
What was it? Was it like still tropical juice?
I think so.
Whip's nice, isn't it?
Whip. I don't know if the flavour combo would go well. Our tropical stuff with caramel, but we've got to try it out.
Oh, you try it.
Does it come in Tetra packs?
Oh,
What?
Oh, Mr. Scientist over there.
Is that not what they're called?
Dr. Bongo.
No, is that not what they're called? Tetra Packs?
Yeah, it is, but I just didn't think you'd know that word.
The little square ones with a straw.
It's a carton.
No, it's a Tetra Pack, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cartons in it.
Anyway. Right. Yes, I think we should have a look into on Bongo. How about a giant chocolate eclair, like a metre long?
Oh, wow.
You can get the winner to go all lady on the tramp on that bad boy.
Oh, yeah, like
That's from
two.
Connor Allen.
So if you could-
I'm thinking of like a sweet, the toffee. Oh, you mean like a chocolate eclair, like a
Yeah,
like
the
a
cream,
bomb?
and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you can get them in Tetra Packs, probably get some in.
Yeah. And then we've got another video here. These are good suggestions. They're all quite good.
My name's Kerry. I want to win a mobility scooter, but I want it to have a subwoofer and I want to have neons and flashing lights and everything because I can't be arsed waiting for the taxi to go home.
Fair enough. Pimp my mobility scooter. Could do it.
I mean,
I don't know if she should be driving
Why?
after the show.
Oh, after the show, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant her in general. That's like, don't be so mean.
I meant because she's at the show, she might be drinking. She can't be driving after the
No,
show.
you can't actually. That is very true. You can't technically
Good
drive.
save.
You can't drive a mobility scooter when. That's why we've stopped giving them away, as in on the night. People have to come and collect them because you can't actually drive them when you're intoxicated. Same as those scooters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Same as Segways as
Segway,
well.
Segway.
They're all. You all have to be sober to do it. So anyway, listen. Thanks so much for getting in touch. It's been a good fun. Little bonus episode, having a bit of a laugh and kicking off at each other there. But we're all friends, and thanks for joining us. We'll be back on Tuesday as well. Get in touch. Follow us on socials. Share with your friends. Word of mouth is always the nicest one. Yeah, I'm just rambling in it.
Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah, just rambling away. Listen, love yous all. Have an amazing weekend. See you later.
I love you.
See you later.